Hello, hello, hello. This is Vicky, the creator over here at Golden Goodies, and we are back with another video. Today we are going to be making the honey and oats melt and pour soap, and I'm going to be doing a combo design. It's going to be a diagonal and swirl design, and I'm going to do some cute stuff with the soap top. So let's check it out. So I'm going to start by cutting my melt and pour soap because first things first, I'm cutting it up into small pieces, putting it into my containers, and then of course putting it in the microwave for 30-second bursts. In that glass Pyrex container, that's going to be my shea butter. As you can see, I'm at the point where I already have my melt and pour soap melted. So now I'm just going to add my add-on ingredients. That's the shea butter. I'm also going to add raw and unfiltered honey to lock in more moisture and for its soothing properties for the skin. Same thing with the oats. Colloidal oats are very good for sensitive skin. And then I'm also going to use vitamin E, which you'll see coming next. But first I'm just going to mixy, stir, get it all mixed up together. And then you're going to see me add my rosehip oil, because if you have watched any of my other videos, I love rosehip oil. It is great for your skin. It's great for fading dark marks and just making the overall health of your skin just look good, feel good, and it just makes it healthier. Now I'm going to continue mixing. You got to mix all your ingredients really well. Right now I am adding my fragrance, which is the honey, milk, and oats fragrance from Brambleberry. It is a nice light scent. It's not too overbearing. It smells like basically like honey and oats. It's really nice. It's a nice subtle scent, unisex. So I'm adding that in, mixing everything up. Also, I thought I recorded the part of the video where I propped up my soap mold to give it that diagonal effect, but apparently I did not. So I just basically leaned the soap mold over to one corner and then propped it up with like a book by sliding the book under the mold. So that way it's just tilting over, so it'll give that diagonal effect when I pour the soap, as you saw there. And of course, pour the soap, spray my 90% alcohol just to get rid of the bubbles, and then as you see here, I'm just adding a little more oats on the top layer of the soap. And after I do that, I'm actually going to let this soap sit overnight because I don't want to risk my second layer puncturing my first layer. So I'm just going to let it sit overnight, let it set in so that there is no risk of that. And this is a close-up of what it looked like before I let it set up overnight. You can see that it is diagonal. And this is the next day. So I just removed the book from under the mold because it's no longer needed. And as I was showing there, my soap was not thick enough to actually do the swirl effect. It is now. I just let the soap sit for about 15 more minutes. If you want to know exactly how I achieve really beautiful swirls, I do have a video specifically about that, and I'm going to link it here. But as you can see right here, I actually made a mistake. I don't know if anybody caught my mistake before I'm bringing it up, but I did not spray this layer with alcohol. And of course, we know from my layered video that you do have to spray your first layer. You have to really saturate your first layer with alcohol. if you want your second layer to stick to it. And of course, we all want our second layer to stick. So you have to spray that alcohol, which I did not do, but I caught it. Luckily, I caught it and I did not have a disaster when I removed this soap from the mold. But yes, just make sure you're constantly spraying. Every time you pour, just spray with the alcohol a little bit just to get everything to stay in place. And right now I am adding my swirls. I poured in some white and then poured the clear soap on top of that to kind of break the color. And then I'm just going to keep doing that until I get to the top of the mold. So unfortunately, this is about the point where I realized that I did not have enough clear soap to really make this stretch all the way to the top. So this is a different angle, but I just ended up heating up a little more white soap and just putting that on the top just so that the mold can be completely full and I have some nice hefty bars because that is what I love. So just getting that all the way to the top, using up the remainder of the clear soap that I did have. And here is the point where I make my mock honeycombs out of bubble wrap. And I basically just took a little piece of bubble wrap, cut it up in like a squiggle line so it's not like just straight, and then I'm just pushing that into the top of my wet soap in the position that I want it in, just pushing all of those little bubbles down into the soap so that they are really prominent when I go to pull the bubble wrap out. We want to see all of the details. Now I'm just adding some oats to the top, the areas where we don't have bubbles. We just want to have some oatmeal for contrast, just make it look really cute on top. And here is the final soap top. It's looking good. I cannot wait to come back for the cut. We'll be right back. Okay, that was a little ASMR for you guys. I don't know if that was satisfying to you, but it was oh so satisfying to me. So I wanted to share that part with you guys. But yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and remove my finished soap from the mold. Wiggle, 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 and get it out of there. And now for the design reveal. Ooh! I am liking it. Look at that sharp diagonal. That is so nice. It is like a very sharp line I have there. It's looking good. You see all the oats at the bottom. You see the swirl there. And of course the top is looking oh so gorgeous. So now let's go ahead and cut the soap using my soap cutters from Andy's Soap Cutters on Etsy. I have a lot of people that ask me about this soap cutter in the comments, so that's where it comes from. Etsy, and the shop is called Andy's Soap Cutters. So look at that. Okay. It looks good. I like it. You can kind of see where I ran out of the clear soap at the top because it's more milky and white. And you don't really see as many swirls. Okay, but that's all right. It still looks good. I still love it. You can still see that there are clearly two designs. You have your diagonal, you have your swirls, and then for a third, the beautiful soap top that we have. So yeah, it's looking really good. Here's my photo shoot. Okay. If you are interested in trying out this soap, you can find it on my website at goldkissedessentials.com. It will be linked in the description. You should definitely give it a try. They smell amazing and they make your skin feel even better. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching as usual. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for the next one. Thank you. Bye.